Welcome to Infinite Tales. Please subscribe to my channel. Your one click keeps this universe alive. They warned me before. I even stepped off the transport. Not once, 5 times. 3 official briefings. 1 panicked civilian with a jellyfish tattoo that kept pulsing no. And the last warning came from a vending machine whose screen flashed in neon. Do not engage the princess. Welcome to Concordia 7. The galaxy's most beautiful diplomatic starbase, built entirely out of stress, bureaucracy, and recycled optimism. The air always vibrated, like the walls were whispering. Try not to start a war today. At the center of the tension sat Princess Errol of the Velburn, a being rumored to walk through titanium bulkheads and see thousands of possible futures in the shine of her silver eyes. Naturally, I did exactly what everyone told me not to do. Day 7, the mistake. I was in the cafeteria, pretending the synthetic pasta didn't taste like betrayal, reading diagnostics for a ghost signal that turned out to be a giant spider I had named Bartholomew. That's when the temperature shifted. Air pressure tightened. The room hummed like someone had awakened a sleeping prophecy. I looked up. There she was. Silent, graceful, ears shaped like carved crescents. A presence that felt like a calm storm deciding whether or not to destroy a continent. My brain screamed, "Do not engage." My mouth did not care. Nice weather for orbital politics, huh? Nothing, not even a blink. You're not gonna implode the cafeteria, right? I still haven't tried the green pudding. Still nothing. And that became our routine. Every day she sat near me. Every day I babbled to the quiet. And every day her silence listened. Day 12, the ear twitch quote muttered. A joke about an ambassador who looked like a deflated sea urchin. Her ear twitched. A micro smirk. A cartilage emoji. That one twitch became my life goal. The fork. Incidence aerogravity forks are designed by sadists. Mine slipped, clattered to the floor. I reached down. She was faster. Her thin silver fingers picked the fork up like it was a sacred artifact and placed it gently back on my tray. I whispered, "Thanks." Instantly, the station reacted. Lights flickered. A repair drone melted into emotional ash. My mattress developed an anti-gravity bubble and floated like a drunk balloon. Apparently, I'd broken a metaphysical treaty. Commander Vex lost his mind, Technician Rion, Vex said. Sweating through his uniform, you performed direct utensil interaction with a Velburn. That's a Class 3 entanglement violation. So they assigned me a monitor, a holographic llama wearing a monocle. Squire 19, it said in a royal accent. I specialize in interspecies etiquette and passive surveillance. Great. I had a floating llama chaperone. She was imprinting every time Errol sat near me. The station changed. Temperature adjusted. Lights softened. Food floated in perfect spheres. Squire-19 muttered, alarmed. She is imprinting on you. This is historically catastrophic. Dropped another fork. Our hands brushed. The entire station rebooted. The bond. Matrix. One day she placed a glowing sphere of folded energy on the table. It unfolded into 2 silhouettes, hers and mine, linked by a luminous thread. Squire-19 gasped. She is inviting you. This is an emotional bond, equivalent to a vow. Tapped the table. The thread brightened. Somewhere on the station, water filtration systems began singing. The council meeting dignitaries from a dozen species gathered. Errol walked in. Projecting the bond matrix across the chamber, she turned to me, tapped her temple, and pushed one ear forward. Squire-19 froze. She just said your name. That gesture is now your name in her culture. Errol basically redefined me with an ear twitch. Everyone panicked. The veil chart. That night she came to my door. I followed, partly curious, partly terrified. This is not kidnapping, Squire-19 assured me. This is cultural escalation. Possibly romantic. We traveled to the veil chart. An ancient orbiting cathedral made of equations and starlight. The Velburn elders appeared as shimmering projections. They wanted to understand the bond. Why me? Then the truth clicked. It wasn't destiny. It wasn't prophecy. It was the fork. Errol's ears fluttered in amusement, her version of a laugh. The elders accepted the bond. A sphere opened, projecting her first spoken words. I trust you. Back on CORDIA-7, everything had calmed. Mostly. Bartholomew, the spider, was now worshipped by 3 departments. Gravity sometimes hummed in a major key, and the lounge had become a music school for water pipes, and me. I wasn't just a technician anymore. I was the human who sat beside silence. Until silence spoke back.